Hi guys, my name's Atia. Today's video is going to be kind of different. As you can see, I'm standing up, I'm not sitting down. And I'm going to be talking to you about a kind of a different thing that's kind of from my channel. As I think I've said, I have graduated from high school this year. So, I just want to talk about my high school experience. It might be kind of rambly, so I try to put a list together of different big things that happened to me as I was in each grade. So freshman year I had a pretty good year. I really didn't know a lot of people who went to my school because the people who went to my middle school went to the high school that it was right next to, because apparently where I lived, it cut off the zone for the school that I went to. So I went to a school with people that I didn't know. It was really, I think about 10, 11 people from my middle school went to my high school, so I didn't have to deal with a lot of drama. I didn't have to deal with things that happened in middle school go into high school because I didn't go to school with those people. So I made a couple of friends. A lot of people who did go to my high school went to my church, so I was a lot of church people I went with, and it was pretty fun. I had a pretty year. It was a pretty good year. It wasn't I didn't have any drama. I didn't have any drama. So yeah, that was, I think, my freshman year. Out of all my years I'm about to mention to you, was my best year. I'm going on sophomore year. Sophomore year, I can admit I messed up, so I caused a lot of drama to myself. That was unnecessary. I don't know. I forgot what I did, but it was I know it was really stupid because I had to deal with it, and I kind of had to deal with it going into junior year too, because I think people will find out what happened and they went around telling other people, and then I had drama on top of that with past friends. Like my whole friend group that I was a part in was my 8th grade year. We all split up. The whole group went to different phases. Some of them left completely, like left the school completely, and then some of them went to a different, moved away, like different states. So I had to deal with that, and I had to deal with a lot of drama of people who I thought were my friends who completely turned on me and started talking about me and saying stuff that didn't even happen. And then the only thing that really came out good about my sophomore year was I met my best friend Karina, and she's still my best friend to this day. Junior year was okay. It was kind of the same as sophomore year. I had to deal with, I think I went through more drama because more people found out about stuff, or like stuff that really didn't happen, just people made up. And then at the end of the day, nobody came to me and asked me, was it true? They just went to other people asking them. And of course, they're going to tell them what they were told. So I had to deal with that. And senior year was okay. I think after my freshman year, senior year was my second best year. I didn't have a lot of drama. The only thing that happened was something that I did, because I listened to other people, but it didn't affect me as much as sophomore year and junior year did. So yeah, and plus I was more focused on graduating, getting to graduation, than I was focused on people. Something did come out good as my senior year though. I met my other friend Caitlin, and she has a YouTube channel, and I'll sit down. Yeah, so I think if I could rank all my years, it would be freshman, senior, junior, and sophomore. I think out of all of them, sophomore was my worst year. So I just started out at a new high school, going back to people that I went to middle school with and having past drama and stuff like that. Things that I regret about high school was not joining any sports. There's a lot of things that I wanted to do, but I didn't do because I thought that I wasn't able to. Like, I really wanted to do cheerleading, and I wanted to play basketball and lacrosse, but I didn't do that because I didn't think I would become friends with the people who were on those teams. So that's one thing I regret. And just, I always say I wish I made more friends, but it seemed to me every time I prayed for more friends, I'd get more friends, but then they would never last. They would always talk about me and stuff like that. So I'm actually grateful for the friends I do have now. I have 2 great friends that I talk to on a day-to-day basis. And yeah, and I want to talk about other advice. Number one, don't talk crap about people, because at the end of the day, it's going to come right back to you. If somebody talks crap about you about somebody, don't go around repeating what they said, because that's just going to look bad on your part. Do your homework. I know everybody always says do your homework or turn it in early, don't procrastinate, but I can admit I messed up in that part, because senioritis is real, because I experienced it, and I stopped doing my work on time. Like I did, like I was in an ACE class. I was in ACE Marine Science, and we had to do SOAs every week. And they would do every Thursday, and I would wait till Wednesday to do them. I would still get A's or B's on them, but they weren't to the quality I knew that I could have done. And in other classes I did the same things. So, but towards the beginning of the year, I was on top of everything, did everything every day. But towards, like, I want to say before spring break. Before spring break came, after spring break came, I started, what is it called? Procrastinating everything, not doing anything, have people do my work, or have people help me do my work because I wasn't doing them. And I can tell you that I'm an AB student. And at the end of the day, I had, at the beginning of the year, I had 5 A's and 3 B's, so I took 7 classes, and I was student A in one of my classes, so I think it was an automatic A because I showed up every day and I did what I was supposed to do. But I had, at the end of the year now, I have 4 B's and 2 A's, so my grades dropped because I wasn't doing well. I mean, they didn't drop drastically like some people did, but they dropped drastically from high A's to low, like very low B's, almost hitting C's. So yeah, and I want to touch on the incoming advice of freshmen. I hated when we had freshmen coming into our school, and they would act like they ran the school. Like, I mean, I don't know who wanted to run my school that I went to, but don't come in acting like you run stuff or you're everything, because you're not, and people will put you in your place. And I didn't come into my freshman year thinking that I had a weird first day. My first day of freshman year, I read my schedule wrong, so I went to the wrong classes. Like, I accidentally flipped the schedule, and it was so embarrassing because the next day I came back to school and I went to all the right classes. I was like, "Oh, you're a new student?" "Oh no," because I just messed my schedule up horribly. And and testing. I took ACT and SAT. I took ACT 4 times and SAT once. And all I tell you is, don't, like me, I started doing my SAT, and I started SAT. No, I started taking those tests until senior year. At my school during junior year, late in the school year, we do a school-wide ACT test, so all the juniors take the ACT for free, and to get them ready to see how it is. See, I was stupid, and I waited till October of senior year to start taking my test. So I was trying to pile on top of them, and I didn't study for them like I should have been. And I honestly believe that I probably would be going away to college this August if I took the steps to study for those tests. Because I took ACT the very first time my junior year I took it, I got a 16 for composite score. Then I took it again, I got 17. Then I took it again, I got a 19. So I took it 3 times, and I took SAT once, and I forgot my SAT scores. But my advice to you is start studying early. If you have the money to go to practice testing stuff, I would go to it, because to this day I still regret that. But I think that's all on my list. Oh, boys will be boys. So I gotta say, I mean, I didn't have the whole dating high school experience or anything, but I've seen a lot of people get affected by that. And all I gotta say is, don't focus on the bigger picture. Don't focus on a guy that you just meet right now, because he probably won't be there in the end. Like, I know for a fact that I have met people in my high school class who had boyfriends at the beginning of the year. Now they're gone, or they're pregnant or something like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting pregnant. I mean, if you do what you do, I can't judge you for doing what you want to do. But some things keep you back in life because your actions that you made, not thinking well. So if I were you, I just focus on school, get through that, because high school, people always say high school is the best 4 years of their life. And for me, honestly, I don't think it was. I think it was a good step in the right direction to get me started, because I personally think my college years going to be the best years of my life, the best 4 years of my life. So we'll see. You never know what is going to happen. You just keep your cool, I guess. I look really oily. I'm sorry, I look really shiny. I'm trying to work on getting a better camera for you guys and making better videos, and hopefully I start getting more views and stuff like that. It's kind of really hard as just starting out at YouTube, because it's kind of downing on you, because you think you're putting all your effort into your videos and you're not getting any subscribers or views. And it's good because I like say compared to Instagram to YouTube, I got way more followers and like immediately. And YouTube, I thought I expected YouTube to be like the same way, but I guess not. So I really hope you like this video, and yeah. I hope you like this video, and leave comments below. Tell if you asking questions, if you want to know anything else. And I honestly can say, I know you might be struggling right now, but that day you walk across that stage, it's all done. Like, I think graduation was, I still haven't hit me, I graduated yet, but I think it was the best day of my life, and I probably haven't realized it yet. But yeah, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a good day. Bye guys.